paying in the wrong slot can get you in trouble. Stick with me and I'll explain. Okay, so I was just talking to a friend of mine, Vandy RV. If you don't subscribe to Vandy, then check him out over here and subscribe to his channel. He's got a lot of good information. His operation's a little different than mine. He does multi-haul, and I do single pull, but the concepts are all the same for the most part. You know, how to make money and how to be more efficient and how to keep cool and how to keep warm and all that kind of stuff. So he's got a lot of great information, so click on that. But he has been the victim of credit card fraud twice now in the last 9 months. And I'm going to tell you how you can reduce. You can't really eliminate all possible credit card fraud, but I'm going to tell you how you can reduce it. And that's by being careful where you swipe your card at. There are these things that are called skimmers. Skimmers are devices that are placed either on top of, like right over the unit that you swipe your card at, or right over the ATM card swipey part, or right over the slot in the gas pump, or they're installed inside the gas pump, a device that's like wired into the gas pump. Thieves will open up the gas pumps and they'll install those things at night and somehow not get caught, but it happens a lot. So I'm going to put a couple of videos in here so you can see what I'm talking about.
Online shows a hidden skimmer on a convenience store card scanner in Fresno. Now, those skimmers aren't all that new, but they are very advanced. Fox 26 reporter Marie Ettinger spoke with a worker at another convenience store who experienced the same ordeal, and he explains those bogus card readers take just seconds to install.
Fresno police say a lot of the time crooks will try to distract clerks so they can install skimmers, and that's exactly what happened here at the food shop. A worker here told me that a woman called him over to the coffee maker saying she needed help, while a man she was with installed a skimmer. Surveillance video from last year shows it only took a few seconds for this man to install a skimmer on the store's card reader. Perwinder says Fresno police told him that same couple hit 2 other stores. They were clearly experienced.
They didn't park here, not even in the back plaza. They parked right across the street. So we couldn't get their number plate. I could only get the car.
Gill found the skimmer right after that couple left. The food shop is in the habit of checking their gas pumps and clerk stations for devices.
We check it outside too in the early mornings. And in the store, we do it a couple of times a day.
Yeah, be careful, y'all. Look.
Now video is going viral of another skimmer. This one at 7-Eleven near Shaw and Golden State.
You see where we at?
So just to drive home how hard these things are to spot, I have a credit card reader here with a skimmer inside. So when you're at the pump, this is all you're seeing. You swipe your card, pull it out, and then the work's already started. I'll pull it off and show you what's going on the inside. This little piece here, this is what's taking your information and sending it out. So 2 things that are concerning. 1, you're not going to be able to see this at the pump. And 2, there's an infinite amount of cards, information that it can hold.
So you have to pay for fuel. So how do you avoid the skimmers? 1 is by being vigilant, grabbing them like the videos say, grab them, wiggle them, see if they come loose, see if they look different than the unit next to them. But take a look. But the ones that are inside the pump, you can't see. You won't know that they're there. So this information is good for RV transporters, for truck drivers, for people that are just on vacation, all that. They can use this process the same way. All of the major truck stops, fuel stops, have a way to pay for fuel through an app on your phone. Flying J, Pilot, TA, Petro, Love's, Quick Stop, all of those and more have pay through the app, and it's very secure. You never have to touch your credit card. I haven't touched my credit card except twice in the last month, and those were both at the same fuel stop in Pennsylvania that isn't that high tech to have the pay through your app thing. So anyway, get the apps for those different stations. Now probably 85% or better of my company I pull for Wave. Our best discounts are usually at a Pilot or a Flying J. So that's where I usually get my fuel. So I have the Pilot app, I have the TA app, I have all those different apps. If you go back and check out my app video, then you'll see all the apps that I use. So what you do is you go into the app and you add your credit card, your EFS card, to the app. Once it's in there and it's all verified and all good, then when you need fuel, you just pull up to the pump, you click pay at the pump, you enter in your mileage for your truck, and then you make your selection, the same selections that you would be making at the pump out there. You know, do you want other things in there? Do you want DEF? Do you want this? Do you want that? All those are done in the app in the comfort of your truck, so you're not out in the rain, you're not out in the 25 below zero, all that. So you just make all the selections, click go. If you want DEF, you can click I want DEF, click go, it'll give you a 6-digit code, and then you get out, punch in the 6-digit code into the pump turns on, you pump your fuel, and then you get a receipt through the app, and you also get your email notification from EFS, but you'll get an actual receipt through the app. It also tracks your points for your gallons bought. You can purchase showers through there. You can book premium parking through there. You can use it as your card. You don't have to actually carry a Pilot card or a Love's card or anything like that. You just punch rewards. It brings up a barcode. They scan it at the cash register, and you can pay for things like coffee or accessories or use your points or whatever you want to do. They all have the same capability in all the apps. Now, like I said, normally I do Pilot, but I'm coming up on a TA, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the process through the TA. Now, the TA app is probably the worst out of all of them. It's just a little bit slower. The other ones are way, way faster, but you'll get the gist. It's the same way. It doesn't matter if it's a Pilot or a TA or a Love's or a Quick Stop or whatever. It's all the same process. You just walk through the steps, and then you put the code into the pump, and then you're all ready to go. All right, we're at TA, and I'm going to show you how to pay at the pump. So let's switch to the app. Okay, so here's where we open the app, and you'll get this screen that looks like this. Pump Smart will be right there, so you just click on the Pump Smart. It'll give you this screen. Now, it shows you where you're at. It identifies you, so you just click Next. And then it'll show you your credit card. If you have multiples in there, then the other ones will be in there. So you just pick which one you want to use from the list that's there and click Next. Then it will show you this screen. Now, the odometer reading really doesn't matter. You can put in whatever you want, but if you want to keep your record straight, then put in your actual odometer reading. Your driver number will always be in there. It'll just be automatically auto-filled. Once you do that, then you click the next button, and it gives you this code. Now, TA gives you a little bit longer code. Love's and Pilot and some others only give you 6 digits. This is a little bit longer, but you just take that code and enter it into the pump. So now you get out, get your tank ready, and you come over here, you put in your code there. 8575505, and then you hit enter, and it says up here, 1 moment please. I want tractor fuel. I don't want DEF. This one makes you do the DEF at the pump, and then you pump. That's all there is to it. Now the TA is a few more steps that you have to do at the pump. The Loves and the Flying J, all those questions that this pump asked me are all in the app, so you don't have to do that. So, and we normally get a better discount at the Flying J's anyway, but this time in Perrysburg, it's cheaper at the TA. So that's it. Now, like I said, this will reduce the chances of you getting hacked. It doesn't eliminate everything, because there's other ways that your credit card information can get stolen, But a skimmer is the most common way that your credit card information gets stolen. And this is true not just at gas stations. You could have it at a convenience store. It could be in a Walmart or a Target or anywhere. So you have to be vigilant on all of those times that you swipe your card. And we all know the EFS card does not have the security chip in it. You have to swipe it. The skimmers don't work as well with the chip, so the swipers are a little more dangerous. And one of my suggestions in the past has been put your credit cards into something like Apple Pay, so you can just do tap to pay. But unfortunately, the EFS card, at least with my company, isn't set up for that. If you try to add it to your Apple Pay or your Android Pay, it won't work. So you won't be able to do the tap to pay. I hope you learned something new out of this video. If you did, then click the like button down there. Leave a comment down there. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. I'll be putting out lots more videos. And as always, have safe travels, and I hope to see you on the road.